Alright everyone, I got a quick guide here for No Rest for the Wicked. Yesterday I needed to make some silver and fast. I looked up through Google what some of the best ways were, and honestly the answers I found weren't quite satisfactory, which has now led me to make this video. So, I think this is probably the quickest way to make silver in the game. I don't know if it transitions over to gold, but the gist of it is you basically just sell stuff. One article that I was going through said don't sell stuff, it's a waste of time. That is completely wrong. It's the fastest way. If you're like me, you've hoarded gear since the start, and even if you're not, you can get gear really quick. So we're just heading over to the merchant, and you're going to watch as I sell stuff and the silver piles up. We'll go from 20 to 30 in just a second here, and I'll explain what's happening. So I got 21, I've got 40 bronze, so we sell that, 67, and then you see it stack. So I think every time you break 100, you get silver for it. And a lot of the gear you're going to sell, especially kind of once you're into the, once you're like 7 or 8 hours into the game, everything sells for a good amount. So already 24 silver, and all this stuff I don't need. Like I think this game really kind of drives you to have like kind of one play style, and it is kind of RNG based gear. When the world evolves, you go back out, enemies drop it, you'll find it in the world, the chests reset. So gear to me has been quite easy to come by. I've been holding on to a bunch of stuff that I'm never going to use. So at this point, with a good gear set on, I'm just getting rid of everything else, and you can see we're going to hit 30 silver here in no time. Now I'm stacking 30 silver because I want to buy the homestead. I want to be able to put some chests in there. I really want to up my storage. So I think for the next bit with this game, I'll do a lot of farming. I'll go clear other areas. I also need to do mats farming to do the building projects, so that'll happen. But as far as I'm concerned, what you are seeing right now is the quickest way to make silver. If you have another way, get in the comments, let me know, because I would love to. But the fact that I've just put, like, by the time this is done, I'll be at 30 silver. And all I did was sell a bunch of stuff I didn't need. I also went into selling, you can see now I'm selling mats. So realistically, some of these mats, armor shards, so I've got 2 stacks of the item to upgrade armor. I haven't even started upgrading armor. If I have that many right now, and I'm not even using them yet, how many am I going to have by the time I start using them? So I'm selling them. They're worth a lot. They're doing what I need. Even some of these consumables, the bombs and stuff, I tend to not use this stuff. What I'll do is I'll put it all in chests and then use it at the end of the game, or on hard bosses pull it out. But I also like to do alt runs. So on my new game pluses, I'll pull out all my throwables, all my oils and my blade upgrades and my stamina increases for the character, and I'll use it all on a run and be like super powerful. I find that super fun. If you haven't seen my Liza P gameplay, check out my, I think it was my 3rd playthrough, it might have been my 2nd playthrough. I pretty much did like all Legion Arm and throwables, and it was so much fun because I'd stack so much up because I don't tend to use them. But anyways, back to the point. With No Rest for the Wicked, you can see here we're going over what we have. We're selling a lot of stuff that we're not into. Now we're going to head back up to my storage chest, just double check what I can separate with that's up in there, because again, I'm a hoarder, I'm a game hoarder. It's why I've always loved the Fallout games, any kind of large scale RPG with a big open world where you're looting constantly. I love just stacking stuff up, but it comes in super handy because what I've noticed with this is I'm super happy with my build right now. I'm super happy with where I'm set up. I feel like the damage is great. I'm also speccing into intelligence and dexterity to hopefully be able to use some different weapons, hopefully get into some magic down the road. I know mixed build can kind of bite you in the ass at points, but I'm just having fun with this, and I think at some point I'll be creating a new character to do a full co-op gameplay with Hempman for sure, maybe Fenin24. We'll see if he can get this and run it. Those are my Souls game homies, but here we are. I'm just picking out some other items, and this is stuff that I'm not going to use. I'm just going to hang on to it for no reason, so I'm just going to sell it. And the coffers I get for this, I love that, coffers, will give me enough money to buy a house. And if you don't know about buying property in this, there's what seems like 3 different properties you can buy, but the game mentions that you can buy and sell property, so I believe more will open up as you go. You'll probably buy houses in different cities potentially. I'm not positive. I got to get there in the game before I really know. But I think that kind of wraps it up. I'm going to let this play out until I have 30 silver. I would ask a huge favor, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Come along with the gang. I'm always doing little tip videos like this, things I find that work, but I can't seem to find on the internet. And I've put a few of those together for different games, and I think I've really helped out some people, and they've honestly gotten me my best viewership, and probably pulled in some of the best subs. So, you know, sub to the channel, come back. I cover all kinds of games. I honestly like to spend a lot of time just playing games and putting that up, but when I come across something that I really think needs to be content, I do it. And this is no exception, because I needed silver fast in this game, and all of a sudden, look at that, boom, it was happening like crazy. Also, hit that like button. Please help me have the algorithm work to better the channel, drive my videos into other people's front pages, channels, all that stuff. Help grow the community and the gang here. That's super appreciated. If anything, thank you so much for your time, and I'm out of here. You will see the count go up right now, 30, and that's how you make silver. Thank you. Adios.
Better this world.
Oh yes, I've done that again, have I? Yes, let's go buy a house. It's really quick to make silver when you just sell weapons. Yeah, it's like really quick. And you get so many of them. It's really not that hard to make silver at all.
Nothing.
Yes, let's go. Gonna go buy a house. Gonna go buy a house and not have anything to put in it.